Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, today's video, we're going to be looking at all of the leaks so far of the new dungeon, as well as when it's going to come out, my estimated pots of everything, all the armors. No weapons have been leaked or spells, which I'm glad, because last time when that happened, like, nothing was a surprise. But if you don't want to stick around and watch these leaks and get the dungeon spoiled for you, then don't watch it. But if you do, thanks for watching, and yeah, I appreciate it. So yeah, let's get into the leaks. Okay, so before we get started, only 13% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed. So that means there's an 87% chance that you aren't subscribed, and there's a 100% chance that you can change that. So if you guys could check if you're subscribed or not, that'd be really appreciated. This video took a very long time to gather all the information for. So if you could either like or subscribe, that'd be very, very nice of you, and that'd also motivate me to post more content like this in the future. So yeah, let's get on to the video. So yeah, guys, the first leak out of all of the leaks is how the new dungeon is gonna look like. Now here's the new dungeon. It has a pretty cool theme. I really like it. It's really gloomy and the lights just fit really well. Now this dungeon did come with a description that looked like this. We don't know yet what it means, but there's a mushroom. We're assuming that that's the theme of the dungeon. Maybe we can see a cosmetic with like a mushroom, or a boss with a mushroom or something. But yeah, we don't really know exactly what we're gonna get yet, but that's how the dungeon looks. Honestly, I think it looks really, really good. But yeah, we'll see when it comes out. Now these are the armor leaks here. To me, this one looks like insane, but this is the mage one, which looks like this. I think it looks really cool. I think it's insane because it fits the cloth theme of every insane dungeon. As you can see, the VC one has a cloth theme, the AT one also has a cloth theme, so I think this one also fits that description. It looks pretty cool. It kind of does look like a Molten Forge a little bit, but more of like fungi, I guess, because more mushroomy. I don't really know how to explain it, so yeah. So this one is the, I believe, Insane Warrior. I know it's Warrior, but I'm pretty sure it's Insane because the last one I also think is insane, fitting the cloth theme of the previous dungeons for Insane. Now, I like this because we haven't seen this type of armor before. This isn't looking like any other armor in the game. Like the previous one kind of looked like Molten Forge to me, but this one to me doesn't look like anything at all, which is really nice. I really like its color scheme, like all of the Insane armors. But yeah, that's all I have to say for that one. This last armor is probably the Insane Guardian. I know it's Guardian again, but it looks like the Insane one. Now, this one isn't like a model. The rest of them look like this. These are the meshes. These are what they look like in-game. Now, if you think this looks really bad, trust me, it's really hard to get these meshes. Here's what it looks like when it is a mesh in the game. It's very complicated to try to figure out, so you gotta give props to the leakers. But I think it looks pretty cool now. First of all, again, it looks like something we haven't seen before. It also looks more Guardian-like than the Warrior one. It does look similar to the Warrior one, which I don't like, but it looks more Guardian-y, I guess, than the Warrior one, because, you know, it just looks fatter. It looks like it's stronger. So yeah, I don't really have much to say. It looks pretty cool. Again, nothing like we've seen before. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the insane armors. Now we'll be moving on to the tier 2 armors, I believe. Now these are the Nightmare ones, equivalent to Molten Forge, the VC, Riptide of AT, etc. But this is the Crystal Mage armor. Again, these are meshes. They're not colored. Spirity, who is one of the main leakers of Dungeon Quest, had to color these in himself, which means that these won't be exactly like how the armors will actually be, but the meshes, the model of it will be the same, just the colors will most likely be different. Now the thing about this, I really like this. It looks a lot like Triton Mage though. That's the thing, especially because of the robe and the helmet. It looks awfully like Triton Mage, which I really do not like about this. I like the color scheme, but again, we don't know if this is the exact color scheme. It looks cool, but again, the main thing that's dragging it down for me is the fact that it looks awfully like Triton Mage armor. If you don't know what Triton Mage armor is, here's the screen shot of Triton Mage. It looks really close, especially how it resembles the Triton Mage look. The next one is the tier 2 Nightmare Warrior armor. It looks pretty cool in my opinion, but again, I think you guys see it too. This looks, again, like Triton Warrior armor. It looks more like Triton Warrior armor with a Riptide Warrior helmet. If you don't know what that looks like, here what it looks like. To me, it really looks similar to that, which again brings this down to me. Again, I like the color scheme, but we're not sure if this is the exact color scheme because this wasn't given to us. So yeah, that's another thing that I really don't like about this armor. It looks awfully like Triton Warrior plus Riptide helmet, but I don't mind it. I don't really care how the armor and stuff looks. I really care about how the gameplay is. So yeah. So the final tier 2 armor leak is obviously the Guardian leak. Now this looks really good. It doesn't remind me of any armor except for Alien Guardian, but that resemblance is so far off the charts that I'm assuming that most normal players just wouldn't see that, and I really don't care either. I think it's a really good armor set. I think it looks pretty cool. And yeah, I don't really know. Again, this is not the exact color scheme. I don't know if I need to keep saying that, but it could look like this. It might look like something else. We don't know, but I really like the Guardian armor. Alright, so now we're getting onto the tier 3 armor leaks. Now, I was really excited for these, and they did not disappoint. I love this mage armor. It's called Eldenbark Mage. It looks so good. Honestly, it's probably one of my favorite tier 3 armor sets. If I were to be able to, after this dungeon, I would probably just collect this set, and it would look... I really, really like how this looks. Like, honestly, this is probably my favorite one ever, and yeah, I think that's enough said. It literally looks like a tree, which is amazing. And again, this color scheme's probably off, but I really, really, really like it either way. So the next one is the Warrior one, and again, this one did not disappoint. This looks amazing. Now, this looks like some dude with a toxic flask just ready to beat you up. It looks so good. I don't even know how to explain it. I really like how this one looks too. It really resembles like what the theme of the dungeon looks like to me. So I just really like this. I don't really know how to explain it much more. I think you guys should like this too. I'm not making you like it, but I think you guys like this. Maybe not as much as I do, but I really, really like this. I don't really know how to explain why, but it just looks good. Again, the armor coloring might be off. You can probably tell that it's off considering that the rest are different, but then again, it might not be. It looks really good though. And now the final tier 3 armor leak, the final armor leak of this new dungeon is this, the Guardian armor. And oh my god, this looks exactly like what a Guardian armor should. I really, really like this. This resembles Guardian more than any other dungeon in the entire game, in my opinion. Nothing else compares to this Guardian armor. Like, honestly, this looks so bulky. This is exactly what I would have imagined a tree type Guardian to be. It looks perfect. It looks like that one Pokemon I'll put on screen. It looks really, really good. I really like it. So let's get into the non-item leaks. Now here's something that Sir Pixel P had to say. He said that Vinny started the dungeon commission ages ago, which means he started making the dungeon a long time ago, which is January 31st, which is pretty long ago. And then he got the map back from Blacksmith, who is the person that makes these maps. He's made Volcanic Chambers, Aquatic Temple, so he's had a lot of experience with dungeon quest maps, so I can't see what he has to offer today and later before this dungeon comes out. And when it comes out, I'm really excited. So he's had over a month. Vinny's had over a month to script the dungeon, which he started and he's like probably done by now, but now I have something to show you guys, which is basically my calculations on the entirety of next dungeon. So let's take a look at that really quickly. Alright, so this is something that I had posted earlier in the Dungeon Quest Leaks server. Now this is some math that I did, and this is basically showing the god pot of everything in the tier 3 section of next dungeon. So the legendary, I did some math, and I found out that the god pot would be around 36.25 million pot, which is pretty high. It's around ×2 of the previous one. It's not exactly, as you can see. You can read it up here, but if you don't want to read it, that's fine too. After some more math, I found out the tier 3 armor because last one is 934k, now it's 1.86 million, and when you multiply it gets around 3.7 million, which will be the next Armor's God Pot. It won't be exact, obviously, it'll be somewhere around there. If we do some more math, the HPs are also different, and it goes all the way up. The HP goes really high, all the way up to 71.4 million HP for the DPS armor. I'll get onto the tank armor in a bit, but now we do some math, and the last time in AT, the very first time that the leaks for armor was acquired was around 20 days before AT's release. So that would mean that since the Aquatic Temple leaks came out 20 days before the dungeon, these insane leaks came out about a day or two ago, which would mean that around 20 days from now the newest dungeon will come out. Now I won't say exactly 20, I'd say by the end of this month or early next month is my estimated time of arrival for this new dungeon. Now I said I'm going to go into the god pots for Guardian. Here they are. So for the people that are interested, Guardian, this is what I got for Guardian. Now you guys can just read, the old Guardian god pot was 19.27 million, the new one is 45.5 million HP, and if you divide those you get around 2.36, which then you multiply by 45.5 to get 107 million around. But that's my prediction for God Pot Guardian. So yeah, that's basically all the leaks that I have for now. I might post more leak video later if it does come to that, if there's more leaks that come out that I want to share with you guys. If not, I'll probably just post it. So yeah, this video took a long time, so if you could, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe if you like Dungeon Quest content, or at least like the video. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.